Hello, everyone. Welcome to Solution Focused with the Rizzos, featuring Caitlin, Ashley, Krista, and Nicole. Today, we're going to learn a little bit about the Rizzo family. Antonio, dad, 53 years old, is an Italian immigrant. He feels his son should take over the family business. Anna, the mother, is also an Italian immigrant, and she feels she must choose between supporting her child or her husband. Marco, 18 years old, has dropped out of college to help his father work at the pizzeria, and he is now reported feeling depressed and agitated. Sophia, she's 22 years old and will not be present, but she lives and attends college in another state.
Solution-focused therapy focuses on the positives and what is currently working in a family in order to help them arrive at a solution. It allows each person to discuss their own perception and goals of treatment. This allows for the family to be empowered and helps encourage family members to visualize a relationship without conflict. Some common techniques are solution-focused talk, asking the miracle question, scaling, goal setting, and asking follow-up and exception questions. Asking the miracle question is aimed at finding out what the client's life would look like if this problem were behind them. It allows the client to see the possibilities for change. Scaling questions ask the client to rate their observations and predictions on a scale from no chance to every chance. Asking follow-up questions are used to help explore the impact of change. Exception questions asks about situations in which their problems had the potential to take place but did not occur. The therapist integrated solution-focused therapy skills from the very beginning of the session by asking each person to introduce themselves, as well as what they hope to get out of therapy. The clinician can begin to fully understand where each family member is mentally and emotionally in relation to the issue. The main goal of solution-focused therapy is to begin molding solution talk. An example of solution talk in the video is when the therapist asks Marco, Antonio, and Anna to begin considering and discussing other possible options for how to keep the business in the family, or to allow Marco to attend school and then return to the pizzeria. The significance of the family working together to find solutions ensures the sustainability of change and the development of conflict resolution skills. Solution talk encourages a person to visualize what they want their life to look like, and it helps clients to determine what steps they need to make in order to see that change. In the case of the Rizzos, the lack of communication between the parents only prolongs the triangulation of mom, dad, and son. The exception questions used by the therapist in the video, such as, Anna, when did your life look like... The exception questions used by the therapist in the video, such as, Anna, what did your life look like when everything was a 10, help the client identify each person's contribution to a healthy, functioning family dynamic. It also shows the client that they have the ability to make a change. By using scaling with an issue that seems unfixable, such as conflict between the Rizzo family members, they can make smaller, more manageable goals that lead to an ultimate goal. By working together to get from a 4 to a 10, the Rizzo family will sharpen their communication skills, enjoy time together, reset the family structure, establish boundaries, and recreate subsystems with the appropriate hierarchy of authority and power. Future intervention strategies that we feel would be beneficial in working with the Rizzo family are reaching behind the defensive, family sculpting, coaching of emotional experiencing, and facilitating direct communication of soft, positive feelings. Reaching behind the defensive survival stances and the suppressed feelings will help the therapist and the family members really delve deeper into why the pizzeria holds such a significant amount of meaning for this family unit. Particularly, the therapist would be interested in looking further into Antonio's persistent pressuring for Marco to take over the family business. This strategy can also assist Antonio to see that personal fulfillment to him may look different from personal fulfillment to Marco or Anna or Sophia. Family sculpting can be used as an intervention with the Rizzo family in order to observe family dynamics through physical distance and posture. This will help the therapist and family members to communicate more effectively and openly. This strategy can also be used to portray one's perception of another's member's role. This tool will be beneficial for the family by helping them to see one another's perspectives as well as hear their understanding of the problem. This strategy can be especially powerful for Antonio and Anna, as Antonio may begin to see some problematic patterns of communication that he has had within various subsystems. Specifically, this exercise can help him recognize how he belittles and steamrolls over his wife Anna when she tries to speak. Coaching of emotional experiencing will help each family member to share their deeper feelings with one another. As it seems, the Rizzo family is not used to this form of communication and will need assistance and guidance from the therapist in order to help each member feel safe and comfortable enough to share their personal experiences and feelings. Perhaps the most important component of this intervention strategy is the use of empathy. The power of learning to empathize will be crucial throughout this solution-focused process. And lastly, the facilitating of direct communication of soft, positive feelings will help the family to share more intimate and vulnerable feelings with one another. The emphasis on soft, positive feelings can help the Rizzos to recognize the strengths of the individual family members as well as the family as a whole.
We hope you've enjoyed this presentation.